Right guys, before we start this Ellough Park vlog, I just need to clear up a few things. No GoPro footage in this episode. Ashley very kindly gave me a new GoPro this weekend, a GoPro 7. Worked fine all weekend. I even sat and watched it back on the GoPro. As soon as I plugged it in at home, it said it needed formatting and the SD card was all corrupted. So all the great footage I got of that really close race, some really good qualifying sessions as well behind Tractable and Chris, was completely and utterly gone. So do apologise, there is no GoPro footage in this episode, which I'm gutted about. And another thing guys, stop the video now and comment below. Obviously we won the championship again this year. Whenever I've won championships previously, I've always stuck with the 76. But this year, or next season shall I stick with the 76 or go to the number 1? So stop this video now, comment below. Shall I go number 1 or go 76? What do you think? Right, that's it. Let's get on with this vlog.
Does he have the exit? It's going to be a drag race to the line, but I think it's going to be Richard Holmes-Williams that sees the checkered flag.
Go subscribe to the channel. The track is 0.7 of a mile. Good morning guys, Fab Racing, round 7, Ellough Park, home round. As you can see, we're back in the garage this round as well, so that's brilliant, just not having to put a gazebo up and down. So yeah, round 7, Friday a day. We've got our usual Friday practice day, Saturday 2 qualifying and a race, and then Sunday another 2 races. So that's pretty much all I'll tell you. Got a new GoPro, thanks to Ashley for giving us that. Apart from that, yeah. Bike's all set. Sean's Moto Team bike and AMR are there, so all ready to go. Lovely and sunny today. Not a cloud in the sky. It's predicted that we might get a little rain Sunday, but it's a bit hit and miss. We might get it, we might not. We'll see. So, yeah. Speak to you guys later. Wendy will go out and do some filming on the track like she always does.
What are we doing?
So for some weird reason, bike decided to smoke really bad that session. I even got black flags, so the engine's still running mint, so I don't know why it's done it really, but we're going to have to take it apart to investigate. We can't carry on the way it is, so yeah, it's time to take the top end of the engine apart and see what's wrong. Unfortunately, it's not work I wanted to do, so we're going to have to find out.
Personally, I think he's just overfilled it with oil, but I'm just going to check the combustion chamber's not full of oil. I don't think he took any out.
I drained it more than I normally would, because...
More than he normally would? What, you actually took
No,
that
extra draining, he sucked it all out.
No, it's all hard. It's hard to get every single bit out of. Because what I did is, because I drained it all, put the sump plug back in, took it to work, jet washed it.
Filled it up again?
No. Then came back and then drained more that had sunk down to the bottom.
Then put more in.
No, I just put my usual 650.
Then went to sleep, filled it up again. But for the viewers at home, if he hasn't overfilled it, sabotage.
I sabotaged.
Chris Wells has driven to Jay's house because he's genuinely worried about the speed. I can't do it. It's not,
He had to screw it, but he can't work off it.
Do we have a diagnosis?
No, only the fact that it's got a load of oil inside it, which we already knew, which is how it's coming out the exhaust. The question is, where's the oil coming from? It's either stem seals or oil rings on the piston. Now I've actually never seen oil, the piston's not that old in. Oh yeah, it is.
You're really
Yeah, it's the piston. This is what happens when you put second-hand shit that Jay can't be bothered to buy in an engine. This was my super fast piston, and I reckon the rings, to be fair, I don't think I had new rings at the time, so I don't think it got re-ringed. I'm guessing it's piston rings. It was super fast though. Until it
Still felt good then.
Exactly, it will be. It's just got a lot of oil in it. So I have got a new piston. So this piston's fine, then we just clean blow the head out and then that's that. You might not need to take it all the way off as long as you can move it enough. Having said that, this feels like it needs to go miles. It's only 16 quid anyway. Oh yeah, it's broken the piston. We have a broken piston! So peeps, as you can see, we have evidence of this edge rolling over here and this edge broken away. Well, not broken away, but you can see it rolling. I don't know if the camera can pick up on that. See that? Scuffed up edge, and that's where all the oil's getting past the oil scraper rings, filling the combustion chamber and firing it out the exhaust. Something like that. That's broken. Right, get back out there!
I'm hoping I'm going to go a second quicker. Hopefully, because I'm well off times at the moment. Right, haven't chatted much to you today. End of Friday here at Ellough Park, final round of Fab. It feels like it's been a bit of a disjointed day, really. Yeah, it's not been great, really. So first session, obviously, I got black flag. That is the first ever time I've been black flagged at a race meeting. That was because the bike was like a two-stroke. There was smoke pouring everywhere. And that was down to a broken piston. So oil was coming into the cylinder head, going down the exhaust, and that was what was causing all the smoke. Unfortunately, you guys wouldn't have seen that because Wendy never films my first session. So yeah, that happened. And then, yeah, we ran a couple of sessions on old tyres, put a fresh set in. I've done a video on that. You'll see that later on about going from old tyres to new tyres. So yeah, we ran a few sessions on old tyres, didn't go very quick in the 52s. My best round here is a 50.6, so we're well off. Put a new set of tyres on and we instantly dropped down to a 51.3, so still quite a fair off my PB, but a lot quicker. We mucked about with gearing in the last one. I went from a 40 to a 41 and I went a tenth slower in that one, so I don't know if that's down to gearing or I just didn't go as quick. So I think I might stick with a 41 in first qualifying tomorrow, see how that goes, and then maybe go back to a 40 if that doesn't work. So my fastest lap round here was set on a 40, so I think we might go back to that, but we'll see. We'll see. We're going to make a few suspension changes tomorrow. Sean actually got to watch me in the last one because he's normally out there with me, and he says the front end's not diving as much as it should. I'm not using enough travel on my forks, so we're going to soften the front end up a bit tomorrow and see if that makes any difference. Apart from that, bike's here. Very fast aeroplane there landing. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I'll do any funny shit that we do tonight, but if not, I'll catch you in the morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Saturday morning. My hair is getting ridiculously long. I've definitely got to get a haircut before Red Lodge. So, Saturday here at Ellough, round 7, last round. How'd yesterday go, really? Yeah, it went alright. I made the stupid mistake. I probably stayed on knackered tyres too long to make a YouTube video, which will be a separate video you'll see later. And I didn't really do enough time on the new tyres, but hey ho. Made a few setting changes for quali 1 today. Going to stick with the 41 on the gearing. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I went slower on the 41 in the last session, but we're going to stick with it for the first one. See how it goes for the second one. Obviously, we've got Chris here today. Also got Tractor Boy riding today, who's an extremely quick rider. So, try and go with Chris. He'll be on it straight away. Wouldn't be surprising if he beats me in the first qualifying session. But we'll try and go with him and just see how it goes. GoPro will be on when you get loads of filming. Speak to you guys later. You never know. Front row, be nice. Front row, and then hopefully have a good battle, Chris. I'll probably speak to you after qualifying. And here are all the local crew that are racing this weekend. Feeling nervous with new tyres, Alfie?
Yeah, no excuses now.
Look at that. Will's back out today.
Yeah, I'm going to keep Dad's brigade going.
Yeah, definitely.
In last place, something like that.
Don't put yourself down. And then we've got Rob with his brand new CW.
No issues today, hopefully.
And this is Sean, who this is his last meeting because he's going to a mental facility.
Four-time Pit Bike 140 champion Jamie King, and what a way to celebrate final round here at your home track once again. You've got to be feeling good about this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully, to be honest with you, I was hoping for a little bit of rain, to be honest with you, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it today anyway. So, yeah, home track. We got a new set, fresh rubber in yesterday, so hopefully that's going to make some difference. But we've obviously got Chris here back this weekend, so it's always going to be tough when he's here. And I think we've got Tractor Boy as well making a comeback on the 140s, who's also really quick. So it's not going to be an easy weekend, but we're going to give it our best shot.
So maybe some more celebrations due. I'm noticing you haven't got the #1 plate on the bike yet. Is that going to be handed over at some point?
I don't. Maybe we'll have it for the last race tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm going to keep with the trusty 76 at the moment, so we're going to stick with that.
So, as I said, 4-time champion. It's been a good year for you. What's the plan moving forward into next year? Just continue where you left off in 2024?
There's a few things we're looking to do a bit different next year. I'm going to try and compete in 2 championships next year. Be expensive, but we're going to try and do it. And we've got a little 300 Kawasaki that I'm not going to do a full season on once again because of money and expense, but we're going to do a few rounds on that, maybe my local ones like Snetterton, and I really enjoyed Donington, so we're going to try and do that as well. So a few different things on the car, but we'll be at every Fab round doing the 140s again, and yeah, trying to win another championship maybe, and just having a good time like we always do.
5 times sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But, you know, final rounds, few celebrations, and then just enjoying yourself at your home track.
Yeah, definitely. Might meet you in Wetherspoons again tonight.
Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Speak to you soon.
For the first time for round 7, it's lights out. We go racing. Huge bit of a problem in the background for the #1 plate of Chris Wells, who's going to have an issue and is out of the race before it's even properly started. 3 issues on the grid for some of our riders. Wells is able to get going, and one of Jamie King's biggest contenders is knocked out of contention right at the beginning. His 3rd race victory of the season. There they are. He managed to get his way back through turn #1. 4 laps left to go, and the 76 is through ahead of Richard Holmes-Williams.
Oh, this is brilliant, brilliant pit bike action as they almost come together. And that was almost jumping out of the seat, Richard Holmes-Williams. The 126, the 76 are leaving it all out on the circuit. King hungry for a win at home. Holmes Williams hungry for a win on his return to Fab Racing as they blast down to the tricky back section of the circuit. Bit of traffic up in front to negotiate with. As there we see Holmes William, the tractor boy, of course, another local hailing from Ipswich. It's been a long time since we've seen him here at Fab Racing, but now he's back and putting on a show. 3 laps left to go at a line. The 76 Pitbikesonic trails the tractor boy Richard Holmes Williams, who will be on top at the end of race 1.
Well, let's find out. Bit of traffic to contend with, as we've touched on. 3 laps to run. Jamie King, what can he do in terms of finding a gap? They split the traffic either way, or at least they think so. I think Jamie King is going to look for the inside. He does. Nicely done, but the up and under is there from Holmes Williams. They're going to emerge 3 wide on the inside of the traffic. Back through goes Holmes Williams to retake the lead. They swap hands once again as Jamie King searches for that home victory. He's running out of opportunities to do it, but whatever Jamie King can throw at Richard Holmes Williams throws it right back in his face. For the penultimate time, last lap flag is shown. A quick look behind. Jamie King, you are free to race. There is no worry behind. Keaton Payne is long gone. It's a 1v1, a straight Titanic battle, a champion versus, of course, a local hero potentially in the form of Richard Holmes Williams. Jamie King wants that win on home soil. There's no way through into that first hairpin, but he's going to be trying to tee it up, maybe into that final sector. He gets the drive. Does he get the move to the inside of the S's? Long way round for Holmes Williams as he stays ahead. Jamie King doesn't quite have the answer to the defence of Holmes Williams. 3 corners left to go, and it's looking less and less likely for Jamie King to take that inaugural victory here in Ellough Park. He's not quite close enough into the penultimate corner. It's going to have to be a last lap ditch effort into the final. It's not going to be. Does he have the exit? It's going to be a drag race to the line, but I think it's going to be Richard Holmes Williams that sees the checkered third. Could it well be King? I think not. He does. He takes it by 12 thousandths of a second. Jamie King wins at Ellough Park.
What on earth, Jamie King? How's he done that one? How's he pulled that one out of the bag? He's won by 12 hundredths of a second. That's unreal. 1 million hearts in Ipswich break. 1 million gallons of beer just got thrown in the air in Yarmouth.
Yeah, a half fucking grid.
Winner! Woo! Oh. More!
How's that?
On my head! Oh! I know. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That race was insane with Tractor Boy. We won, but let's go back to the start of the day because I haven't done any vlogging. So qualifying 1, I was pissed off, like not in a good mood whatsoever. So Chris just turned up and he beat me. Alright, it was by like that much, it was nothing. But still, I did all Friday practice yesterday and he beat me. So I was not happy Friday after qualifying 1. Helmet was chucked against the wall. Yeah, not in a good mood. Qualifying 2, we actually went ahead of Chris, but Tractor Boy beat us both. So I managed to beat Chris, and I still didn't get pole. So yeah, still weren't in the best moods, but lap times were improving. Race came. 3 people stalled it on the line. 3. Rob, Chris, and Alfie all stalled it. Plonkers, absolute plonkers. So me and Tractor Boy went and battled for the lead. Back and forward, he took the lead, I took the lead. But I knew if I got right on his back wheel going down the start and finish, he weighs quite a bit more than me, Tractor Boy. Slim boy, all this running is helping. I knew if I got right behind him coming out of the last corner, I could drag him to the line, and we did, but only just. We did it by 0.012 of a second. I mean, that is like the width of your fingernail. I was actually leaning over the front of the bike on my mudguard to see if I'd done it. The onboard is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to watch it back later, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. Mega race, best race this season by far. So yeah, really clean racing with Tractor Boy. Yeah, if you want to know his real name, it's Richard Holmes Williams, but everyone calls him Tractor Boy because he spends more time on the grass than he does on the track. That's why he's called Tractor Boy. But yeah, unbelievable. The old trusty CW, she did me well today. So, and we got down to 50.7. We're only 0.1 now off the PB. So what a day. let's go Wetherspoons and have some shots. So not stalling on the grids. Just stalling on the grids. Oh, look at that. Does that look good?
So shiny.
Good morning, Pitbikesonic fans. Sunday, final day of the Fab Racing Championship 2024. I think that's the year we're in now. So, yeah, nothing really approved today. I'm still like buzzing over yesterday's race. I can't stop watching that last lap on my phone. I'm absolutely buzzing about it. So happy to get a win, which seems like it was for Three Sisters seemed an age away. So yeah, just gonna go out and enjoy today. To be honest with you, if I got 2 third places today behind Tractor Boy and Chris, I wouldn't be that disappointed really. I'm just over the moon with yesterday. So happy. Yeah, so just gonna go out and just enjoy today. Just enjoy it. If I can win again, then brilliant, but I'm not gonna get too stressed if I don't. So yeah, finish the season off. Got the championship picture at the end of the day. Yeah, I'll get Wendy to do a bit more vlogging today. She didn't do too much yesterday, so I'll get to carry the camera about, and I'll speak to you guys in between race 1 and 2 maybe. Speak to you later.
Richard Holmes-Williams, what does he have in his locker? Can he launch an attack on Chris Wells?
Let's find out. Of course, only time will tell. The 62, Chris Wells, loads. And there we see, that's why Jamie King off the bike out of this race.
Oh, what a shame for Jamie King. Coming down into Paddock Bend, he's off the bike in what should be a championship celebration. His homecoming here at Ellough Park. It was a race win yesterday and one of the finest race wins you'll ever see in a Pit Bike 140 race. Race number 2. It's all come undone, whether there was a mechanical issue or a mistake from King. Regardless to say, race 2 done and dusted.
With a track background, you're more than welcome to. Right guys, so that is the end of the Fab Racing season. Bit of a bad way to end the season with an engine blow up in the first race today, but hey ho, I'm still absolutely stoked with race 1 yesterday and getting the win, especially at my home race. Excellent race with Tractor Boy today. Shame I didn't get a race with Chris today, but hey ho, if it could have happened at any round, it should have been this round. A fantastic season with Fab again, once again with brilliant mates. I've really enjoyed it. Massive thank you to my patrons. Congratulations to Rory for winning the Rookies Championship. That was amazing, and thank you to all the rest of my patrons who've helped me out throughout the rest of the year. Also, a massive thank you to all you guys subscribing to the channel. You don't know how much it means to me. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button down there. I know a load of you ain't, so if you can, I'd really appreciate it. It's not the end of the season, guys. We're straight in next weekend for the AMR. and then we are doing the final round at B&B at Red Lodge, and then we head off to Spain for the Fab Winter Series. So don't think the videos are stopping. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.